the mountains are huge, right? So give me a second. Uh, we're talking 30,000 feet from sea level, and the tree line at temperate zone.
Looks like it's going to be an in the bag widget.
Is like 5,000 feet.
In the bag widget.
How high is tree line? Tree line's around 10,000 feet. Okay, so
Get in the bag widget.
the city itself is about like 8 to 9,000 feet off of from sea level, and the highest peak is 30,000 feet. So you're talking 11,000 feet.
We can see the shit's going on at the temple, though.
You saw that the storm disappeared into the top of the mountain. There might be a structure up there. It cleared out the storm, so yeah, things are a little. Things are.
Well, if we can't see, we can't see.
Well, no, top of the mountain. You could probably see the top of Everest if you're kind of standing further away from it. Let's see how long it would take you to fly there.
Teleport.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Hmm.
It's line of sight. We just get there.
Yep.
That's why it's widget get in the bag.
Oh, it's like that, huh? Widget.
When is
Fine.
it not like that? Get in the bag.
I hate you guys. In a loving sort of way, is what he says as he gets on all fours and is climbing into the bag again. Don't leave me in here.
Don't.
Yeah, flying at a flying run is basically 206 times 4 is 240 feet, and 19,000 feet divided by 240. It would take you 79 rounds. Divide by 6 for how many minutes? It would take you about 13 minutes to get there.
It's exactly the length
Of running.
some
It would be like you're running at
Yeah.
like you'd get tired, sort of thing. So so you're teleporting. Widget gets in the bag in round 5. You're like, that's actually a far way away. So he's in Murgovane's bag.
No, this is round forward. Oh no, I guess we'd have to go to a window or some shit. Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, you guys are. Well, you could teleport.
Well, no, we want to see where we're going because she doesn't know.
Okay, so you're running to a window. Give me a D4 plus 2 rounds. So 4 rounds. Grizaak, what are you doing for 4 rounds? What are you doing this next round?
I'm gonna. I know my invisibility is gonna go down, so I'm gonna ready greater invis. So I'm gonna hide. Like take my time to hide really nice.
Okay.
Cover myself in some snow, except for my eyes, so I can see the son of a bitch. Grizaak's hide.
So you could see this strange dragon creature. You can't see the elemental. He's gone off to the side.
Yeah, he's gonna come out at some point.
Okay. So you're recasting greater invis.
No. I'm readying to recast greater invis, but I'm gonna hide first.
There is no violence here, Grizaak.
I am injured. For 2 rounds, I'm gonna actually heal myself.
Creatures in this sacred place are under my protection. You may come here and also be under my protection, or you may go away.
Knock it over.
All right, Grizaak's gonna actually cast a cure. So for 1 round, he's gonna cast Cure Serious Wound on himself. Uh, plus 13. So Cure Serious is 3 or 4?
Cure Series is 3.
Are you speaking back?
All right, 1 second. I'll be there. Hold on, britches. 21 healing.
Okay, Sparky is now making his way back to Grizaak.
No. That was one. So I'm gonna. That was the move. First thing is healing myself, and then I'm gonna spend rounds to go to Sparky.
Okay.
That was my next thing.
All right, so you go ducking off. Let's see what random on the character sheet you.
And detect magic as I'm going down. So, son of a bitch was fucking blasted here somewhere. On the way down.
Okay, give me a D10.
Okay. 8.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Grizaak has no problem
6,
spending days
7.
here. I know it's here somewhere.
Alright. So Sparky ended up capturing what looks like a something we'll call the Cloak of Storms.
Okay. That's cool, because at the top of Grizaak's sheet, I have something that says, purchase a robe of shocking.
What is a robe of shocking?
Increases the DC by... increases the caster level
Of electricity descriptor
electricity by
spells by
+1.
1.
Yeah. And like once a day you can do something cool with it. But I was like, alright, yeah, that sounds kind of silly. Like, yeah,
All right, well, whatever this thing is called, we'll call it the Robe of Storms, and it kind of looks like a crackling, not robe, sorry, a cloak. The rest of his gear is mountainside, kind of gone. You drop some shit off the side of Everest, it's gone.
He slaps Sparky, stupid fucker.
Are you chastising Sparky?
No.
Sparky thinks he did a good job.
You did good. You found it. All right.
Okay, he gives you a happy spark and flows around. That elemental was strong. I think he was an elder. Is that how big I'm going to be? I want to be big like him one day.
Yeah.
I'm going to be big like him.
Let's go up there.
Are you sure?
Maybe if I level you properly.
Did you kill him?
He's almost dead.
Oh.
He's in there with the dragon now. Let's go see what happens.
Don't worry, Grizaak. One day the elemental will burst forth from your hideous earth and watery hide.
Shut the fuck up.
It happily just buzzes you a couple times.
Useless lantern.
There's a back and forth between you and Sparky where he just shocks you, and you've had him.
Shock him, he shocks me.
You've had him for so long that he's probably used to your and appreciates your weird beratement.
It gives him a noogie while he's getting electrocuted. It's good stuff.
Okay.
So
give me a perception
do you want me to
check.
write
No,
that, or you...
just call it a Cloak of Storms unidentified.
Cloak of Storms,
And perception check.
Sec. You want a perception check from the Grizaak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 31. 31. Rolled balls.
Okay, you do see a flash as you're heading back over and kind of like playing with Sparky. You see a flash way far down, and you can see along the mountainside what looks like a mountain like pass, snow-swept trail that leads down the mountain, very steep. You see your companions have just winked into existence at the foot of the massive monastery.
Oh, fly down.
Okay.
Sparky's next to me.
Yeah, you guys see Sparky flying down towards all of you. And if any of you have seen visibility, you see a massive elemental.
My invisibility would be gone by now, right?
Yes, it would. Yep.
Wait, actually, I cast invisibility and greater invis.
Okay. So
Hey guys, it's Grizaak, but I'm invisible. Because you can't see me. It's Grizaak.
Thank you. Thank you.
The
What are you doing?
The storm cleric guy's dead. I killed his ass.
the wind up here is cold and the air very thin.
Oh, Eric, stop moving and get together, you bunch of stupid bastards.
We do that.
Grizaak's casting life bubble.
Are you pulling Widget out of the bag for this or not?
Yes, we pull Widget out of the bag. Murphy Bane's basically got a ready to action.
Right.
Every time they teleport.
Every time they
Ha! That's a little rough this time, Burger Bane.
every time they pull it out,
Yeah.
Grizaak's like,
Oh, the poor guy is dead. Oh no, he's breathing.
Fuck you, Grizaak.
yeah. So life bubble goes up on everybody.
So I'm just curious, if we put life bubble up on Widget before we put him in the bag, can he stay in the bag?
He would be able to
Fine, yeah.
breathe for the duration of the life bubble.
Yeah.
That's
And then
an
he puts-
awesome way to
then
sneak
he
him
puts-
into places.
Endure elements communal on everybody.
I'm pretty
Nice.
sure it allows you to breathe in breathless places. Okay, aside from the cold, you wouldn't want to stay outside here for long. It's pretty nippy.
Endure elements communal.
Okay, Grizaak solves in 12 seconds the problems with being, 20
Not
to
druid.
30,000 feet above sea level. You are in the highest point, effectively, in all of Avacia. This place scratches at the heavens, or tickles the heavens, it is said in some bardic lore. Where the air is thin, you are closest to the firmament, and the gods hear your prayers with great alacrity, with great clarity. This place, now that you've been protected from the elements and the thin air, seems quite wondrous.
Now that way.
It doesn't look like anyone shovels the driveway, however, as there's huge snowbanks that are kind of precariously kind of drifting off the side of the area, and you do see that there is a door.
So
Kind of
hurry the
covered in...
fuck up. Spells are running. There's a guy up there I need to kill. Oh, your dragon buddy's over there too. He's right at the top.
Shit. Zeta casts Greater Heroism on Cade.
Okay.
He's like, yeah.
So that's +4 to your saves and attack.
Fuck yeah.
And immunity to fear.
He goes, fuck
And,
yeah.
and immunity to fear.
No, I don't need to kill him. I mean the other guy, the other storm thingy.
Are we here
Did
to
I tell
kill
you the
anyone?
priest is dead? Oh, he shouldn't fight inside because he doesn't like fighting inside. But once you step outside, fucking kill each other is fine. Come on, Sparky. This way, guys. You're slow asses.
Alright, so we start to follow
Okay. Grizaak,
Grizaak.
are you staying in your elemental form, Grizaak?
Yep.
Are you going through the bottom door, or are you guys flying up through the
No, we're
top?
flying
flying
up.
up.
Okay.
Yeah, let's deal with all the traps inside. 'cause we... No! We're gonna fly the whole
like-
roof.
Alright, getting through there, you can see big water lizard or mud lizard over there. It's got wings. It's weird. Little flaps.
Oh, we have to guess what this is now. Okay.
Okay, you get to the top of this building, and you can see inside there are exposed to the elements, sort of a cracked marble floor with a strange circle in it, and standing off to the side is this injured-looking lightning elemental. Sparky bobs up and down. He's still alive.
Yeah, I didn't kill him yet.
There are some chambers that lead off from the large room. Snow has drifted down in a little bit, as he doesn't look hostile. He just seems to be waiting. Do any of you speak Orin? He's trying to talk to you.
Zeta actually might.
Oh, Sparky is going to translate.
Yeah.
What you saying now?
How the hell did I end up with Aklu? Fuck's sakes.
I
Why
want
do
to
you speak
speak the
human?
I want to speak the language of blah, 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 blah. How did you get your tongue to turn?
Sparky, what the fuck's he saying?
He's saying that this place is a place of peace. That this place houses the voice in the storm, the gift. He says
Yeah,
that it is not time yet to bestow the gift. He says that a great dragon lives here.
Yeah, we got a.
And he
great
offers
dragon
you a truce pact of the elementals.
Hey, can anybody give me some? I got some nipsy boo boo here.
Nipsey Boo Boo.
Yeah, I got. He hit me a bunch of times. I didn't like it.
Oh, come here. Mergovane will heal you.
I have 25 damage.
You have 25. He'll hit you with a Cure Serious. So.
There's something
23.
weird about this place, says Widget.
As you could see little snow prints in the snow, and he looks down.
The shadow is here.
What? What'd you say? What'd you say?
What did you say?
Zeta looks over into the middle, and for a brief moment, she saw this strange but beautiful aura. It has nothing to do with the shadow.
Okay.
She drops down into the thing.
Okay?
Yeah.
You
Kate-
drop
Kate's
down
gonna
into
drop
the
down.
thing, and it was almost like it was teasing you. But Zeta believes that she saw the star of the coronals. Like the light of the grace of Coralon upon the leaders of elven kind was down here. And as you drop down into the circle, you're like, where did it go? And you can see a bunch of passages off to the side. This elemental it's totally pacified. It's just looking down at you as Zeta
Something doesn't look right.
drops in.
Careful, the shadow's down there, says Widget.
There's no way shadows are in there.
No, it's the light of Coralon.
This doesn't make any sense.
Mergovane is going to
There's something-
disbelieve when he's looking in.
Okay, so Mergovane goes up to the edge, and Mergovane sees a room full of vines, beautiful vines covering the walls. These are the same vines that draped through your home. There was a beautiful pool at the foot of a sparkling waterfall where your people basically worshipped nature. But Mergovane, you know that something has been washed down the blessed waterfalls. For some reason, it was giving you a vision of home, and something came from very far away, and you see it bobbing and bubbling down the waterfall.
Well, clearly I have to go after it now.
And it is an acorn of Yig.
Mergovane, what do you see?
Home. It looks like
Stop,
home.
listen. It is not real.
You see Bahum, he sees shadows, she sees the coronal's crown. Something's not right.
It is home. Get out of my way.
It is home, says Widget, and he goes flying in. I have to warn them! Widget says, I have to warn them, and he goes flying in.
Something is wrong with it. What's inside there?
Murgavane,
Stick
are
in
you
their
climbing
minds.
down?
Who?
Murgavane's climbing down or not?
Murgavane's going after the acorn.
Okay.
Murgavane
Murgavane kind of monkeys
Cade's
down.
just Cade's trying to like stand before you, like, listen to me. Something's okay.
Cade, are you looking down into the hole where everyone seems to be disappearing?
No.
Okay.
Cade's gonna start going around like the windows and see what's actually going on in there.
Are you sure? What if this is the moment of ascension, huh?
Yeah, Cade doesn't trust.
Yeah, probably a wise decision.
Cade does not trust.
Okay, so Murgavane goes running down a corridor and disappearing into this large place. Zeta went running down another corridor, and if you guys have seen visibility up, Widget went chasing after people to try to figure out if he can save his village from something.
Something's wrong with this place.
Grizaak, you can see the voice in the storm, the crackling of the energy just down a hallway, and you can see the elemental kind of looking down that hallway.
Does Renee seem to be reacting to anything in the hole, or is he not looking?
Renee is not looking. He's actually pulling. He's very protective of Zira, and he's pulling Zira back. And Zira looks very concerned.
Hey, dragon fuck, where are you?
Who's saying that?
And actually, not Dragon, no.
Hey, mud lizard, where are you? Fucking, she's deaf. Hello? Where are you?
The voice in the storm is this way.
Shut the
This
fuck
is
up,
what Sparky.
Sparky, don't look down there. Something's wrong.
You notice the living elemental starting to move towards the light of the voice in the storm.
He's gonna get it, says Sparky. He's gonna get it.
No. Something's wrong with him.
Where's the actual guy? The dragon boy.
You don't see him.
No, don't go down there. Something's up. Something's definitely up. Hey, Zira! I didn't give you permission to go away.
I'm right here, Grizaak. Do you mean Zeta?
I mean Zeta, goddammit.
She doesn't need your permission, but we should go down after them.
Their minds got wiped. Look at them.
The crazy, smelly druid says the truth. Look at their behavior. Something's wrong.
Oh, voice in the storm. Please bestow your grace upon me. This is Sparky translating for what you hear the elemental saying. Please allow me to take your blessing upon your greatest servant on this world.
Master, that's yours.
No, I don't believe it.
The language, the sound of the language of his voice is completely different, right?
No, the living
No,
lightning
it's the
thing.
same. It's the same sound, same voice.
Yes.
But it's not like "Whoa, da, da." It's now like "Whoa, da," like it's.
It sounds distant, but you know it's in there, like it's contained somehow.
Oh, you're saying.
I know a box of critters that's just sitting there as a trap when I see one.
Okay, Grizaak can feel a divine connection there waiting.
Although, it wouldn't hurt to take a peek now, would it?
Is Grizaak passing up some sort of mythic divine investiture?
Grizaak's gonna take a peek in there and see what's going on.
Okay, you can see the elemental has moved down the hallway towards where you feel the voice of the storm is waiting to speak. You feel the crackle of energy in the air, the beautiful smell of ozone in the morning. And you know,
Alright, just
and
make
now
sure
and now you know you have decided. Now you know you've decided to loot for minor treasures instead of going to go and speak to the voice in the storm. ceding the power to the living elemental of
Let's go see. I'll be right back as he goes head
Just for a second.
Fat elemental air elemental upside
Okay.
down in his place.
Grizaak goes, just go see. And
Oh, freedom of movement, actually.
all right, so you slip all the way through, and then you go chasing after the living elemental.
Hey, fucko.
Sparky comes after you. He's not going to miss out on this. And you notice Grizaak going off to the side, and then it's just quiet.
Cade. What are you, fucking stupid? Their minds are completely... Something's not right.
Well, cracking his knuckles. A shave shorter than 10 feet tall, perhaps over with his horns. If it isn't the Ember Fist.
Ah,
Once a disciple of a near saint. No, he was sainted. Saint Vimaris
yes.
of Pelor. A man of great wisdom and great power. You turned from Saint Vimaris to a wretched deity.
I turned to save the ones that I could. Paler was not responding anymore. I needed to save the ones that were still left.
You have shown yourself have an extreme lack of faith. A lack of faith because you only want to improve yourself.
Improving myself to save the others.
And that is your vanity.
Call it what you want it, buddy.
Pelor's gift will not be given to you.
I do not seek his gift. I seek my friends. I seek to stop the shadows.
Then you are not only short-sighted, you are unworthy.
Who are you to judge?
I am one who is tasked by the gods to guard their blessings before they depart. And from the new
They are
gods...
leaving.
And from the new gods, he kind of just raises his voice like, how dare you talk over him. And from the new gods, they have left their divine investiture. Those few who have come and heeded the call have arrived, and now begins their trials.
So you are judging.
But you will have to come through me if you are to get anything from here. False one.
You're saying Hexter ain't got nothing for me down there.
Not all the deities left behind things here. Not all of the new gods bestowed upon their divine spark to be taken up by their mortal greatest, their proxies on this world. You are false, and your styles are weak, and I will make an example of you should you step foot in this place. He then assumes like 5 different styles at once and then kind of goes down into a single style. It is the crane style.
I'm very familiar with that shit.
And then he...
How about we just practice outside?
Coward.
All right, fuck it. How big is he?
He's large.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
Call me a bitch. Fucking bitch.
See, just so you know, I'm only coming down here to fight with you. I don't actually want anything from this temple.
All right. Cut it.
So Cade's taking the crane styles. Fighting defensively, combat expertise.
By the graces of the heart of gold and the old gods and the new, I accept this challenge from this unworthy opponent. Know that I will rip him asunder
Well, shit, that's not what I was talking about, man.
for his arrogance and his blasphemy against Palor.
You got greater heroism, you got a bark skin.
While it pains me to guard the things of all gods, I do not need to accept this false one.
Is this thing considered giant subtype?
Nope.
Just checking. We are that running. We don't have
He
this.
kind of ripples. There's
that.
this palpable aura of fear and fire coming off of him.
He's immune to fear, at least.
Oh, you gotta pull off some cheap tricks, huh?
I don't think that thing is a man, says Renee. I wish I had my bow. Is what Zero just nods. I don't know if there's anything here for us. If you are so dishonorable to have fellows help you in your fight, then they will share your fate. Cade Ember Fist, false monk.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just calculating, adding up bonuses. 11 plus 15, 16, 25.
All sorts of weird styles. You're like, what the fuck is that?
Okay. We got this.
Are you dropping down into the room?
4.
Want to step out here, or do you want to fight in there?
He points down and kind of moves back from the circle. His tail flicking. Oh, he's got claws, horns, sharp teeth, a tail. He's like an upright-looking dragon.
All right.
Let's do this.
Kate, are you hopping down?
Just remember, he's probably honorable, so you might be able to yield.
Is there a yield in this fight or not?
As you drop down, you are transported to the first place where your first dojo.
Okay.
The place you trained with Saint Vimaris. For a brief moment, you thought it was filled with light and happiness, but then you realize, no, it's overgrown. It is like the ruin of Saint Vimaris's temple that you visited a while back. Cracks in the walls, fallen idols of Palor, bits of scraps of bones, and the echoes of time remembrance. This is what is in your heart, is it? He's like got his back to you and he's just waiting. This is not the stuff of heroes.
I've never tried to be a hero.
The way to evil is a slippery slope, and you are half down it.
high and evil.
He had such great hopes for you.
Perhaps he wasn't able to save us. Or the others. I tried. I fought. But still, they all died.
False one! He's turning around. His face is truly draconic, and roll for initiative.
All right. Do I? Yes, we do.
Did you just say, do I have to?
Yeah.
Where's Cade?
I'm already in fight defensively style.
Okay, he gets an 18.
18. I assume his dex is higher than mine because he's a fucking dragon. My initiative is 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 8.
Okay, he gets a 34, you get a 26. He turns around. The first thing that happens is the dragon fear that rolls off of him.
Yeah.
That's impressive because, yeah.
The DC of the dragon fear is 30,
He's immune.
but you are immune because of the spell.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad she cast that on you now?
Yeah, because fuck yeah. Now I'm just gonna try to figure out all the negatives that I have to my attacks. So let's not do that one.
Okay, he swift actions
Okay.
to impossibly move forward
Oh.
towards you.
Oh, no.
He's in your face. Like, how did he move that quickly?
It's okay.
He has an aura of fire that basically just being next to him, you take 1 fire damage.
Okay. Can I immediate action?
You can immediate action.
Immediate action. I take another feat. It is called. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Thundermaster. Perfect style. I'm taking Student of the Flame, which I gain fire resistance 5.
Okay.
So perfect style and so perfect style and crane 1 and crane 2. That's what's running. Okay.
Okay, he's now
So
going.
I
He's now going to
don't take
flurry you.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks.
Okay. Now, am I considered? What do I have not running here? Like, what do I not like? My AC's what? What am I? What is my AC?
He's asking if he's considered flat-footed right now.
Yes, it's the beginning of combat.
So no dodge bonuses, no dex bonus.
Oh boy. So flat-footed. Let's see. Let's see. My AC is flat-footed. 8. No dodge. I thought Kareen does.
No dodge bonus if you're flat-footed. If you lose your dex bonus, you lose your dodge bonus.
Oh, no dex, no dodge. Okay. So let's
Yeah, so no crane.
take that out.
He's going to stunning fist on the first attack.
Okay. 2 mutagen. No, actually, that stays. Shield. Doesn't work.
You probably miss.
No, he's gonna hit me.
Oh, you're
Pretty
flat-footed.
sure.
You're...
I'm flat-footed. Yeah, he's gonna fucking hit me a bunch of times. 1. No, that doesn't. Oh yeah.
AC 40, AC 44.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay.
Oh. Oh.
I'm not. I'm not even looking. I'm just calculating right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would have worked. That would have worked. That would have worked. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just take your shield potion.
Yeah.
That'll count.
Everyone's- Yeah, 6. 11. So my AC is 46.
So no hits. Unless there's a natural 20 in there somewhere.
Pardon? No hits?
No, 46.
Okay.
Just sitting there getting smacked.
Wow! Okay, he seems a little surprised that you took the onslaught.
Okay, motherfucker. Let's do this. Okay, so now my other stuff applies, which is what was his highest attack? So I can see plus 30.
Yeah.
Okay, so I kind of overestimated this guy. So we need 8.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big fight of who rolls 20s.
14, 15. Yeah, I don't need to do that.
Okay, so that was
Okay.
him fighting defensively. So right now he has an AC of, let's see,
I need a 20. I need a 20. 8.
40, and then fighting defensively gives him a plus 10. So he has an AC of 50 right now.
So yeah, 20s. If he's got like maximum crane style, he's only at a -1 for fighting defensively. Yeah?
Oh. Not 3, so he gets 2 back on all these. Does AC 42 and 46 hit?
46.
My AC is
It was 46. It was 46.
Yep. Okay, so he did punch you. 4.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
2d10
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
plus 20 damage.
Okay.
And do you take fire?
I have resistance 5.
Okay. He hit you once for 25
Ooh.
lethal damage.
Okay.
And 1d6 fire.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know if you...
Oh, you want me to roll it?
No, that's fine. 4 fire damage.
Okay, so nothing.
I don't know if we stand here and watch Cade get his ass kicked, or...
Okay.
Cade, do you want us to help Sazira?
This is an honorable fight. Hopefully, enough honor to not kill the opponent. We'll see.
Okay. So
Yeah,
now
one managed to get through you, and a bit of a knuckle hit you in the chin, a burst of fire in your head. You reel back, but you're still standing.
20. Yeah, all right.
And then he missed with a stunning fist attack.
My turn, you son of a bitch.
Yep.
So plus, yeah. Okay. So now my bonus to attacks, 19. Fuck power attacking. 19. Swift action. I'm gonna try to get my bonus on him. 16 plus my 18 becomes 34. So his CR is less than 24, I hope.
His CR is, well, with his mythic, his CR is 24.
Okay, well I get a +2 and I bypass his DR for this round.
Okay.
Okay. This is nothing fucking hard. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. +2. And I have a +4, you said?
You have a +4 from heroism, yeah.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 2.
He growls at you when you
Six.
sees you looking at you. He knows what you're doing.
Okay, so 6.
What was the name of the style or the archetype that gave you that power?
A sec, I'll find it. So in the end here, it's a Sunder
This is
Master.
Steel Breaker.
Perfect style. It's called Perfect Style.
It's called it's Steel Breaker.
Oh, the one thing. Oh, the thing I did. Yeah, it's Steel Breaker. Yeah.
Cheap tricks you learn from the Hexterites, I see.
No, that one I taught myself.
The Hexterites, I learned the Venom Fist.
Still part of the same class. He's calling you
Fuck
out.
yourself.
He's calling you on your bullshit.
So 19 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 2 plus 6. So plus 6. Oh god. It's 25s. We are not gonna be fucking power attacking anything here. 20. 20. 15. Okay. 2. Sorry it took so long, but everything is set up now. Plus 25s. Yeah, 40 and 32.
Okay,
Dismissed.
he with a blur blocks, and after the first attack, he retorts,
Sure.
and a punch comes flying your way. AC 50.
Misses. I'm at 55 right now. And I didn't go full out.
You're at 55.
Yeah, I can boost that higher.
Quack quack.
Right now, just from spells I know he's put up, he's got +9 from shield and bark skin.
I can boost it by another 8.
Yeah. Does it take down your crane wing?
What takes down my crane wing?
Oh, his crane wing. I think that's within 4. So AC
It's not
46
within-
is what you're looking at to
it's-
hit crane wing. To take out his crane wing.
Oh, I need.
Oh, he
40.
gets it if he's got max crane wing.
Mm-hmm.
If he knocks out that +4, he gets an attack of opportunity.
Okay. This apparently he gets attack opportunity once per round just by Cade missing as well.
Yep. So
Fuck.
I'm bowling for 20s.
Yeah,
but so is he.
you guys are basically
Plus.
in classic monk fight, I guess.
Yes.
After all the feats and tricks.
So I'm just gonna roll 3 number sign d20.
Okay.
Let's not hope for 1s.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, look at that. There's a
Hold on.
1.
Roll it again.
Yep. There's 100. 74. That's not a good one.
74 is critical miss deck. D52.
That's not good.
Might be like drop weapon. When you're a monk, it's
Fucking
usually
52.
Oh. Okay. When you're a monk, it's not always that bad because sometimes it's like drop a weapon or.
Just a taste. Your attack hits an ally adjacent to you or to the target. So there's just the two of you. So
Nothing.
yeah, you end up kind of like striking.
Wait,
really.
it says hits an ally or the target.
No.
No. Adjacent to you or adjacent to the target. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So nothing happens. You end up kind of gets spun around a little bit, and then you
Okay.
continue to miss.
Yep.
You have trained, I admit that. But what you will do with power, I cannot agree with.
You don't know what's in my heart. You don't know what I've been through and tried to do. People I've tried saving.
We could be
My
at
monk brothers.
We could be at this for hours. I will end it now. And he takes a 5-foot step back and breathes on you.
Cade stands in. Ah!
All right, big guy.
All right.
See what you got.
His breath weapon is 20d10 fire for 82 fire damage. DC
Okay, what's the
33.
reflex? Okay, let's see now.
+4 on your save.
+4, you say?
That is what I say.
Okay, I'm rolling this here. Okay. I can't take a swift yet, right? No, not now. So, is this a spell-like ability?
No, it's a supernatural.
Supernatural. Okay.
You're
So
fighting a dragon.
22, 26. Do I get a bonus, dodge bonus from any of the AC shit or not?
Nope.
What's the AC? Or the DC? sorry?
DC's 33.
Oh no!
Okay, you take
Oh.
82 points of fire damage.
Evasion?
Do you have improved evasion?
Yes. Monk.
So he takes half.
You take 41 points of fire damage.
I can't believe I failed that. Is there anything I can do as an immediate action? Wait a minute. Is there something I can do as an immediate action? Is there a feat that I can take as an immediate action? Mark, think with me. Mark.
Let me see. I don't think. No, they're not. I don't know, dude. As an immediate action, no.
Can I drop as an immediate action and get a +4 for being prone?
No, it's not 4 for being prone.
Not against this, right? It's
No.
not ranged attack.
No. You're thinking range attack versus
Yeah.
AC. You could certainly. I don't know how you do it as an immediate action, but on your turn you could drop prone if you wanted.
What style? Damn you! Fucking 4.
Okay, so he breathes on you.
Yeah, I don't
I
think there's anything I can take.
think he is going to.
Is it doing? Is this fire damage?
Yep.
Okay, so resist fire 5.
That's all he's going to do this round.
I don't think there's anything I can do.
Maintaining his crane style and wing.
I don't see any. There's no way for me to.
If you're afraid of the fire, you should have never dropped into the pot.
40. What is it called? How much damage is it in?
This is the crucible of your undoing, Amber Fist.
36 becomes 50, 61. Okay. Snack.
I will not let you plunder this place.
I'm only here to fight with you, dumbass. Stop calling me a weakling.
Alright. Fucking monks.
Keep your damn treasures.
There is
that-
120.
We both know that's a total lie. Because if you
Okay.
actually beat this guy, you're stripping him.
Actually,
So he
Marty,
rolled he rolled a 20 first because on your first miss, he then kind of clocked you in the head. I'm gonna roll to
course.
confirm that critical. He gets a 38, not a confirmation. So 2d10 plus 15.
So hold on. Does the 19 with the 19 hit? Because I'm thinking of switching immediate action, switching a.
Well, no,
Actually-
you don't get to switch your feats if you're gonna roll your attack rolls.
But I can do it as an immediate action, right?
Yeah, but you can't
So as
you
I'm-
can't
as I'm
roll your
attacking.
attack rolls then decide to switch your feats. You got to do your feats before you roll attack rolls.
So could I make a hit, and if I hit immediate action, I wasn't. What I was gonna do was take improved crit.
No.
Oh wait, I would have missed anyways. Never mind. It's okay. So the 20, he blocks it.
No, he doesn't block it. He attack of opportunity, the first miss that you made. So you're taking 22 lethal damage.
Okay.
And
This guy's serious.
3 fire.
Okay, fire doesn't do anything.
Wham! And you keep on going, and then for some reason you're like, oh, I got you. Now, can he negate hits by getting rid of his crane wing? Is that how
No.
crane wing works? No.
No,
Uh,
you get it. You get an extra +4 for, but if Cade comes misses but within that 4, it disappears
Got it. So what?
for the rest of the round.
So what did you roll when you got that 19?
It was my second attack, so my bonus is plus 25. Yeah, 25.
So you got a 44.
44, which is 2 less than within 4. So he didn't get rid of
yeah.
the crane wing, and then you roll to confirm your crit. So you actually hit.
No, actually, my 18 is that was my swift action. That my 120 plus 18 is my swift action to get the steel breaker.
Okay.
Oh.
And then roll to confirm the crit.
Confirm the crit. Another 20. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's my last hit. So
You struck him. His DR is 15 magic and epic.
Oh,
Okay.
this dude is. Oh.
Excuse me. Burp. So do I do magic and epic? So I can get through the magic. If I did my steel breaker, I would have gotten through that.
If you did your steelbreaker, you would have got through his epic DR.
So let's just roll damage. Does he take fire? He does not.
He's immune to fire.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what it would be, wouldn't it? So 2d6. 2d6 plus 16, 17. Do I get a bonus to damage? From the heroism or what's it called?
I don't think so. I think it's to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no bonus damage. You're thinking the Good Hope.
Okay. So 17. Okay. Does he bleed?
He does bleed. There's nothing on him that.
24 and bleed?
Is that after the DR?
No.
So
Shit, mine's
9?
15. So, 9?
9, and he's bleeding.
The bleed's not insignificant. Mind you can stop it with a couple key points. So.
Cade's actually going to do that non-lethal.
Are you gonna bleed him?
Can I choose to not bleed it? Can I choose to bleed him?
Yep.
Okay, not bleed him. And
He looks at Cade like he wasn't expecting to have been touched.
and he did get poisoned. So, or he's immune to poison.
No, he's not immune to poison.
If he's a monk, he's immune
Oh,
to
yeah,
poison.
he's immune to poison. Sorry.
Yeah.
You got by my wing.
Cade's all fucked up. He's like, "Yeah, you snuck one in too." Immediate action. Cade's gonna switch his fire one off and take the third monk one.
Did you get my message? Too many windows, too many windows. It's a bit much else. Okay, I get the gist of how you want to spend your hero point, Fox. I have your message now. Thanks. Sorry, I've got so many windows open. It's not funny.
No. It's
Okay, Cade went soft. Why did you go soft? He has a plus 44 sense motive.
I told him I'm not here for the treasures. I was here to help my friends, and I'm actually. He challenged
62 on his sense motive.
He challenged me. He challenged me to a fight, so I accept an honorable fight.
If this guy was dying in front of you, would you kill him?
No. I'd help him. He's a thing that's going to fight shadows.
Okay, so it is out of a sense of because he's useful.
No, it's a sense of.
Well, no, he's a good character. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't see me as good, which isn't new. Cade's run into this before. But just because he sees that, he's not going to kill him.
Cade turned his back on lawful good monkdom so that he could learn better ways of fighting by serving Hextor. Do you have a hero point? Yeah, let's have a look here. Audience hero points. Drakester has 2. You could get a hero or a villain. You've been saving them up for a while, Drake. So let me know if you want one of each or 2 heroes or what.
Swear, we're just to watch Ahmed sweat. He takes 2 villain, please.
Yeah, do you want a hero, a villain, 2 heroes, or 2 villain points, Drake? It's up to you, man. Let us know.
Check my deleted heal here.
All right. Ymeri notices that you pulled your blow. He might start pulling his own. But he definitely is going to teach Cade a lesson. How much damage does Cade have right now?
A lot. Cade has 67. Oh, I think almost 70 damage.
Okay, you've got 2 hero points, Drake.
I'm not. Let me check. How much damage does it say on my character sheet?
83.
I have 83 damage.
Mm.
I am just bloodied.
You're just bloodied.
Yeah.
Do you want to quit while you're ahead, Cade Emberfist? And leave this place forever.
If he has such a good sense motive, he should know why Cade switched, and it was a sense of trying to protect others in desperation, perhaps in lack of wisdom, instead of trying to seek power.
He's giving you a chance to submit, but also to never come back here.
One more round.
I got a good feeling about this. All right, Cade, with your 59, are you using Crane Wing as well?
Yeah.
To get 59. Okay, so your AC that I'm trying to hit is 55, and
hold on.
And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attacks. I mean, he's going to use a key point to get an 8th attack.
I'm not. There is a key point going in there.
There's 2 natural 20s in there.
I have the third thing. Oh shit! Really?
Okay, so first attack hit AC 46.
No, my AC now is higher than that.
Second attack missed.
24,
Third attack is a critical threat. Then a miss, and then a critical potential miss, then a critical hit. Okay, so I'm gonna roll the first critical success.
So I have the third crane style now. Does that allow me? So I'll take a point of fire damage, I guess, on his round.
Yeah, no, he takes a.
So.
Oh, are you still taking fire damage? So we forgot.
Now I'm gonna take fire. Now I'm gonna take fire damage.
Okay, so his just heat aura does 2 damage to you.
Okay.
He could go
automatic?
full
No-
defense and just like slowly cook you.
No reflex?
No, it's just an aura of heat. He runs hat, and then his strike is 26 non-lethal and 1 fire. Then he rolls to confirm his critical miss. He critical misses. He gets a 51 on the chart.
So 26 and how much damage on how much what damage was it?
26.
26.
Non-lethal, 1 fire. He rolls a 51 on the critical miss, which is... Oh. Take 1d3 points of con damage. That's not good. He can negate this by making a fort save equal to the AC he was trying to hit.
Lucky sir.
Roll a 20.
Oops. That's a D2. I had an extra character in there. So
not a
he
20.
failed. Let me check this thing's fort save. Is plus 33, so 44. Still missed, so he took 1d3 con damage. Go ahead and roll that for me. Ahmed?
2.
He struck down really hard upon the marble floor and took 2 con. That wasn't good. And then I'm going to roll to confirm the other critical hit. I just need to roll it. I need to roll a 20. That was on his third last hit, which is plus 22. He got AC 40, which also missed. But he does another 2d10 plus 15. 26 non-lethal and 6 fire. Oh! He came down hard with one of his clawed feet and grimaces, but he manages to get a couple of strikes in with a blurring flurry of his clawed fists coming in towards you. There's a strike and embers come flying up with every strike.
Yeah, Cade has another 20 hit points. Cade takes a 5-foot step back, does a courteous kung fu bow, your martial arts style is superior to mine.
He points a claw at the roof, and you know he means leave.
Do you have a door? 'Cause, I don't think I could climb right now. Blood's coming out of his mouth.
You have a fly spell.
Oh, alright. Oh, yeah. It's nice fighting with you. Oh, my fucking back.
Next time you show your face here, it will be the last breaths you take.
Yeah, it was nice fighting with you too.
Okay, Kate.
It's like,
You know you're not such a bad guy. Kinda like him.
You too. I have a message for you. Stargazer. Moon priestess. I think he's talking to us, Zira.
Yeah, I got all the talking that I needed.
The gifts of your goddess are not here on this world. They are there. And he points up at the sky, where the moon is barely visible. If you wish to seek her grace and what she leaves behind, go there. As for you, Archer, ghoul, this place is for the living. There are other places for the dead. I guard nothing from you. Step foot in this temple and you will be destroyed.
Kate gives him a thumbs like, yep.
I got no problem. We are simply going to wait for our friends to return. I hope that they return in all one piece. Ymeri looks down at where Cade touched him. Kind of like brushes where he got touched.
Yeah, when Cade punched him, it kind of punch was kind of like this.
and he kind of strides away.
The 20s were so one-sided on his
Yeah.
side. Danny has like 400 hit points.
It's probably like 20th level, dude.
It was.
Whose trial do we want to do first?
Oh, let's do Zeta first.
Zera. Wait, Zero's the other one. Zeta first. You know your characters' names.
Yes, I do.
Now let's get you confused.
Give me a second. I need to look something up. Never again. This was a long, long time ago, wasn't it? It was. So long that I forget names. Right.
Right back.
Okay.
Of course. Okay, Zeta, you go chasing after this light down the hallway that you were certain was the divine grace of the Seldarine. Maybe even the spark of the creation of the elves. It just something that, like a moth to flame, you flew down this chamber. You see a strange glade ahead.
Okay. Slow down and look around.
You lose your breath as you slow down, and the glade has a single tree that is of mighty silver, growing all ways. Tiny eldritch symbols written upon its leaves. Its bark a shiny white, almost mithril, as you're staring at the tree of life.
She just starts to like cry.
You see the tree of life, almost like you're seeing it whip through the ages, as it waxes and wanes and regrows. as entire elvish seasons go by. An elvish season is a year.
Okay.
Like the elven year, if it was an elven calendar, is 4 years. The seasons are actually like months to elves.
Okay.
And it is going, and there are certain events where like, oh no, it's dying, but it comes back, and then it's really verdant, and then it dies again. And you can see now it slowly is getting old and losing a lot of its leaves, and it is now this pale comparison to the flourish that you saw before. These weird blurs around the tree itself, you realize are elves that have come to visit it, or perhaps gods or people. It's just too fast that you assume the big ones, the glowing ones, are gods and deities or horrible demons that are trying to attack it. But all that is left is this slender silver. It's starting to drift away, and the light is so weak. And you realize that the end. Does this mean the end? The end of your people?
That is unacceptable.
How do you feel? Are you sad? Are you filled with
No,
rage? Or...
it is rage. I mean, yes, there is sadness there.
Yep.
But it is drowned out by rage. Because her first thought it's the Imperium or the Shadows or.
But she would do anything for power. Yes. But look at her respect. Her eyes. She took upon Arashni's servant's eyes. Yes. But not all drow deserve their fate. Look what it gave us. Only strife. Do not question our Lord's decision. This one is the one that we judge. She's not very happy. Look at the world where she grew up. Don't tell me we are going to have a nature versus nurture argument again. You hear these voices.
Who's there?
She doesn't even recognize us. She still holds your symbol, my lord.
She looks down at her holy symbol of Korva.
It is alive and like a living star around your neck.
And she drops to her knees, realizing or thinking she knows who is speaking. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for, my child? And you hear this beautiful motherly voice.
For not listening and speaking over you. I'm sorry.
She has faith. She is also an implement of war. Yes, my lord, and she is a warrior, but she is a learned one, and she knows of art and culture. She knows of things. She has a mind, ever hungry. Why should we bestow our blessing upon her? Her faith is strong, even though we have been preoccupied elsewhere. I am not sure. She has a hurt. And you could feel almost like a finger jabbing into a wound, where they are looking at where
does this pain come from?
Pain of the loss of your brother was.
Okay.
But it is time. Yes. Yes. She is worthy. I am not so sure. I do not think she is worthy. Her eyes. She will do anything. Yes. While others waited, she is at least doing something. Do not bestow all the power to her. Choose others. It is safer that way. Why do you think you are worthy to represent elves on the Prime?
I am not.
But she is here. I suppose 1,000 years ago we would have had better choices.
Heart's thinning. Take the stag.
Her critical mind is going, well, statistically speaking, that is likely.
She is Gestalt. She is of two minds. The hurt will drive her. The hurt was there before his death. What drives you, Sita?
I have been spent my entire life watching our people lose, inch by inch, everything that we've ever built, everything we've ever had. This Imperium, now these shadows come to take what's left. I just want our people to stop being victims. I want them to attain their former glory once again. To be free of the yoke of this human empire. To be free of the shadows, to live in peace once again.
She is provincial. She is mortal. She only understands what she sees, and maybe a step beyond. She will learn. We must take a chance on this one. Yes. It is all that we have left, but to take a cast of the die. I have decided. She will receive our grace. You have one last chance to back out of this, and we will choose another.
I will sacrifice my very soul for my people.
I don't know how much more faith you want, Father. So be it. But we must mend this wound. Yes. A conjoining.
Confusion?
Like the old days. Like when we shaped the first elf. Do you remember, Father? It was so long ago.
This is where we hear like a grand thing. I'm pretty sure I remember how to do this.
And you see yourself float forward. You are as you were born.
Okay.
And you're floating out into a star-filled space. The only thing you are wearing is the grace of the Seldarine before you. Your brother was a twin, right?
Yes.
You see your brother, exact mirror opposite of you, strong and strapping, very intelligent, but not very personable, floating towards you, also arms outstretched.
Oh, she goes to hug him.
Okay, well, you seem to be also going towards him. You look down at your belly, and you've got a strange umbilical cord
Okay.
that is trailing off into space, and you notice that Evander has an umbilical cord, and it's also trailing off into space.
Knowledge planes? Are they silver?
They are silver,
Okay.
but they're also pulsing like they are alive.
That's creepy.
And you reach out, and you can feel you could feel Evander's life force.
Okay.
Evander's there. Sister, what is happening? Is what he says.
I don't know, but don't let me go.
I'm connected to you, sister. I always have been. These elves came to me.
You're free of that place? You're free of that place now? She's just crying.
Okay? I don't know what's happening. And he kind of like turns backwards as you guys are being drawn together.
Okay.
Evander, you seem to be coming up right behind Evander, and then you sort of like two pools of oil just sort of like form together. And there's this brief moment where the two of you are overlapped and kind of hung out like the Vitruvian Man
Okay.
and screaming.
Okay.
It is like the scream of an adult if they were born, went through the pain of birth.
Alright.
Zeta no longer has a twin brother, as what was separated at birth has now been rejoined.
That's if I have a vestigial twin on me, that'll be a little creepy, dude.
No, it is a complete overlapping for a brief moment, and you know that your spirit and body is whole.
Okay. But do I understand what happened to my brother's spirit?
Your spirits were injured. They were separated.
Oh, I see. Okay. So our souls are one now.
Zeta has now received the grace of the elves, and her secret form is that of the true first elf, where there was no female or male elf.
Okay.
Your name is now Zito.
My secret form?
Yeah?
Okay. So I was just wondering if I have to get a new token, some amorphous.
Zeta, the elves are going now.
Wait. Just some advice. What do you want me to do?
You know that the Seldarine are leaving Tarak with great sadness. For it is time for them to do the final things. Time for them to prepare if there is enough time to even do so. They have not abandoned the Prime, but they must abandon this one. For in giving you the power of Mythic Rank 1, there is no power left for them to invest here. You know that their enemies are beyond terrestrial, that their enemies claw at the very bottomless pit of the abyss to try to get in. Your curious mind asks one of these elven gods for you to tell them why. and they show you a complete horror show of what will happen to those in all of creation if the Otra comes. Mind-numbing madness, death, carnage, the destruction of people and entire societies, your people, other people, the corruption of souls, unspeakable things. And that with their dying breaths, they will defend creation. But just as the tree of life has waned, just as your people, as you described it, have withered, so too have the Seldarine flickered to the light of a candle against the infinitesimal darkness of the cosmos. Hope is still here, as the first elf is now upon the prime.
Vive la revolution.
Zeta, as your first mythic power, and a power that will be available to you as the first elf who has a true form of two beings now made one. Zeta can take one of Evander's levels and triple Gestalt.
What?
That is your true elf form mythic power. Another mythic power that you can take is called Four Hands, and you can start to manifest four arms.
That's trippy.
This, of course, would belay your disguise as a
Yes.
as a true elf and start to manifest as a dual creature. Vander's with you now. They have rescued Evander's soul from, or at least part of his soul. Part of it might still be trapped in that fell place, but enough of it for you to restore as the first elf.
Okay.
Do you have any parting words for the Seldarine as they, at this moment, are leaving Tarak, never to return?
Just thank you.
And they leave their representative for elven kind on this world. What mythic path do you take?
Well, it's got to be Archmage.
Okay. Well, yeah, because you're a bard sorcerer, right?
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
a borcerer.
Yeah. I was going to take the feat dual path, though, for the martial and
Okay. Evander was what?
wasn't he a magus wizard? Might be
Evander. Let's see. Evander was a witch and a fighter.
Or witch fighter.
So you can. Now you'd have to take the feat and then train.
Yes.
But it fast training and all that stuff might not take. So you could
might not take that long.
That's right.
Yeah, I got to think about that. That's a lot to. That's crazy. All right.
Just for the first elf.
All right. Yeah, okay, so she's like a trembling mess now.
First mythic character of the campaign.
Nice.
We'll save Widget for last. Grizaak.
Hey, where the fuck did you go, Stormy?
This is a offering from our god. My god, not your god. You can understand him now for some reason. You are
So we are together.
Yeah, you are a lesser elemental. You can see that there's this hovering orb full of storm. He goes to reach for it.
I reach for it before he does.
Okay. You both get a zap from the orb. Like, it doesn't want two people reaching for it.
I'm not an elemental. I'm whatever the hell nature needs me to be.
I am Living Storm. Why do you think you are Primus? Why do you think you are the Primarch of Lightning and Storm? What makes you so special?
How old are you, big guy?
I am as old as the first lightning strike.
Well, I'm older than I'm supposed to be.
I need to find...
Somehow
that's fine. That's fine. I'm good.
Somehow the storm kept me alive. Fine by me. Looks like it already chose. You just happened to wander in here by accident.
I come from the place of storms. I came here when I heard him. And he is
for
here.
You. Listen, buddy, I don't want to kill you. You look like a nice guy. Why don't you just help me out when I get it? How's that?
Subservient to you.
Or we can work together, but...
Of earth and water pretending to be storm.
I ain't pretending. Storm's right in here. Right inside.
Show me. You're still in windy form?
I'm still in windy form.
Show me.
Hold on there, tough guy. Let's see what beautiful thing the Grizaak can do. With the Thunderbolt, I can summon 13 lightning bolts all around me at the same time.
Okay.
So I do that, like all around me, like I'm in the center and just like. But I continue with other things. Let's see. The Thunderbolt, I do.
Show me. This wind is false. Show me the Grizaak.
Yeah, turn back to Grizaak. I'm visible now, I think. Visibility, yeah, I dispel it if it's...
Ah, there is the false one of earth and water.
And fire. And lightning.
Show me where the lightning lives. Show me. Sparky's like, no, your lightning lives on the inside. Don't show him your insides, is what Sparky's saying.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? Besides, my spirit.
I wish to see what you are made of. Show me where the lightning lives. Show me now. And he's pointing a finger at you, and there is like little sparks coming off of it and sort of connecting with you. Grizaak, you come to the realization that your body has electrical charge.
Okay.
It's what makes your muscles move and your brain think. And it courses throughout your entire body. I I wish to see how it works in you.
Touch
Show
him.
me. Okay, he seems to be kind of sparking at you. It's like the elemental's trying to go inside you.
Sure.
He twists your arm open and with one of his claws kind of slices your wrist open down to the middle of your palm. You take 2 damage.
Okay.
With his other fingers, he kind of splits open the wound. And then
Smarts.
and then begins to dump himself into you. Are you allowing the elemental inside you?
Sure.
Okay.
There you go.
Sparky's like, what are you doing? As the elemental
I have no idea.
as the elemental is inside Grizaak. And you can feel all of your muscles twitch and kind of cavort as it's moving around your body, and then it starts to, your heart flutters a little bit, like, oh, that's not good. Your mind floods with 1,000 memories of your many hundreds of years of life. It roots around in old memories. You smell toast. Burnt toast.
I smell burnt Grizaak.
Grizaak's nose is bleeding. He's like twisting all around.
Ow.
This body is interesting. Struck by lightning so many times. Why have you not died? Why do you still live? This is water, and this is earth. And this, ever so small, is lightning.
You're forgetting one thing.
What am I forgetting, Grizaak?
This is the Grizaak.
Okay. Let's make opposed wisdom checks.
Just wisdom?
Yep.
Okay.
And let me find.
Ride the lightning. Not too well.
I like this body. This body could be useful.
Ooh.
Yes, I will take it. I know how to make it work. And you're like gonna flip in, and your legs gonna flip around. You kind of fall back. Oh, oopsie daisy! As it was fucking reading your thoughts and trying to figure you out like you were some sort of meat puppet. Water and air. Oh yes, don't forget to breathe. You find you were like holding your breath for a moment.
I beat it.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Okay.
Are you forcing the elemental out of you?
Better.
Oh, I'm gonna control it.
Or are you inviting it deeper within?
I'm enjoying this. Yeah.
It hurts, but it's like
I've never had lightning like this before.
this is a creature of lightning, and it's exploring your body from the inside.
All right.
Do you invite it deeper in?
Yeah.
Okay, now it starts playing with your organs.
I'm sorry.
On, off, on, off. Oh, you can't. You know, a bunch of your organs, your pancreas and your liver and a bunch of things. He's like flicking them like lights. On, off. What about this one? No, the heart is a good one not to turn off. For a brief moment, you fall to the ground. He's like, "Work, damn you!" and Sparky's trying to like electrocute your heart, and it restarts your heart. Oh.
I remember when that happened.
What about these windows to the soul? Your eyes, just beautiful light shows going on in your eyes. What a wonderful creation. Wonderful. And you hear yourself going, wonderful.
There's my lightning.
Yes, I think I know. I think I know how this works. Give me another opposed roll. Secretly you're in charge, but you invited him in deeper.
Not 20.
What? What?
We're just gonna keep you here for a while.
How do I get out?
You sit there nice and quiet like. Do as I say.
Turn it off! Turn it off! You can see he's trying to, like... No! The water here, it hurts! No! You realize that you've got a storm in your belly. And your body's digested him.
That is awesome.
Good role playing?
Well done.
Sorry, Sparky.
Okay, a bunch of ozone smell wafts into the room, and no, this water hurts. No, and you can hear this like churning of stuff in your belly,
Lightning fart.
and then standing before you is the orb that is bottling the voice in the storm.
Just take the orb.
Okay, you reach out.
The bloody hand.
Electrical strikes hit all of your fingers, and like constant arcs of energy as you go and grab the orb. You can hear the voice speaking to you inside.
It's been a while, Stormy.
I am the spark of creation. I am the spark of destruction. I am the voice in the stones. All shall fear me.
Hell yeah.
And in my passing there shall be peace. But woe, the wind and the wave. Woe, the tremble. Woe, the storm. And the storm of storms it cometh.
You've seen bad stuff's coming, huh?
And you shall be my herald.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah.
Let me out, and you will never be the same.
Come here, Sparky. This is gonna be a ride.
He opens it and sticks his face in it.
You're just sticking your face. Okay, so Grizaak cracks his head against the orb. There's electricity kind of like all throughout your hair, going in all directions. Your hair is standing up on end. You realize you haven't quite broken it yet, but the lightning in the storm is piercing through. The voice is also screaming, kind of in unison with you as you go. It's going. Oh.
One more out of doing this.
You crack the thing over your head, and Grizaak blacks out with this ecstasy of lightning strokes that hit you so many times. It is like you are having the best and worst experience at the same time. All bodily fluids are being exuded and then scorched.
So it's a Grizaak Saturdays.
There is still a resist energy going on.
Oh no, that's gone. I think it was protection. So no, the storm wipes right through that. Grizaak, when your companions finally come to get you, you're kind of lying in this indiscriminate sizzling goo. The smell of ozone kind of clinging to you, little clouds around you. What path are you going to take? As a
Fuck, I know.
as a
Check.
mythic 1 tier character?
So, being a spontaneous caster and having prepared spells, Hierophant is really useful.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know enough about the Magus. I don't know enough about that to make a decision. So it depends how like if I'm gonna go Hierophant, then I'm gonna be more of a support utilitarian character.
Yep.
Or if I go with the Magus, I would be the Boomy, which I already am. So it'll probably be that. Because I don't use my druid spell. I use my druid spells to get around and do stuff. To fight, it's all sorcerer stuff that I use. So it'll probably be a Magus.
You're going arcane?
Arcane, yeah.
Interesting.
That's my line of thinking. I don't think anything else fits me.
Hierophant fits you.
So yeah, it depends how I'm gonna be playing it, right? Am I gonna strengthen the druid side or the sorcerer side? People are like, oh, we need to blow shit up, bring Grizaak. It's not like, oh, we need to get to the other side of the planet, get Grizaak. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so
take some time to think of it. On your druid side, if you do pick Hierophant, you can add to the list of things that you can turn into as lightning elementals. And we will come up with the stat boosts for lightning elementals as part of your wild shapes.
yeah.
And then you can also summon via summon monsters and summon nature's ally lightning elementals. That is, if you take Hierophant, you get those abilities for free.
Okay.
Because it's a god giving you the
Ability.
ability. Yeah. Now, there's nothing stopping you from taking eventually dual path.
Yeah, it depends. So, do I already have the not like the I can't remember what the power is, but the one that lets you live forever, basically.
Yes.
Non-aging or whatever.
You
Yes.
have the immortality already.
Immortality. Yeah.
Yeah. That is why you don't have as powerful as a thing. Lightning elementals grant you immunity to electricity, though, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, you are now an agent of the Voice of Storms. If we peel back from this, there is an old man who looks down upon Tarak. An ash wooden staff in his hands. He grimaces when he looks down upon the world. And when he passes and walks beyond, leaving Tarak behind, Obad-Hai leaves no trace.
You were his last friend.
I don't get a fucking bottle or a box. Fuck that.
And much to everyone's surprise, well, I actually go to Murgravane. Murgravane has a different experience. Murgravane hears the spirits of laughter of his people, of his family. And this period of life where things were actually good. Yes, this was not a permanent home. Yes, you had to move a long way, but you guys found warm waters in the north. And for a good amount of time, you began to think that maybe your people could raise their families here. that you could raise your own family. Mergavain had a wife and children.
Yep.
You hear their light laughter, echoes of the past in this place. Mergavain sees something coming down the waterfall and sort of depositing in this pool where you caught fat trout and taught your son how to spearfish. You've got ranks in survival, I'm assuming?
Yeah, he's max ranks in survival.
Yeah. It looks like a egg. You're not certain.
He picks it up gently.
Oh, it's a big nut. Like a chestnut almost.
Well, that's quite the curiosity.
You know the second your wooden hand touches the nut that this thing is part of Yggdrasil. It's dormant, though. It might be dying. And Mergavain knows that your left hand, the one that got turned to wood by the great world tree, is trying to bestow its life to the acorn.
Mergavain has vowed to protect the tree, so he will allow that to happen if he can.
Okay, Mergavain quickly realizes that he learned a lesson that the tree doesn't really
Ask.
care, and it doesn't ask, and he knows that he shouldn't be giving it the life force from his own hand. He should be giving it the life force from Yggdrasil.
Okay.
And while Yggdrasil did not come to this place, this monastery atop the roof of the world, this place guarded by dragons and new gods and old, Yggdrasil did not deposit mythic power here. Yggdrasil deposited this, or someone else brought it here. And Mergavain now knows what his quest is to be. If Yggdrasil is to be saved, part of its life force needs to go into this acorn.
Okay.
And if you're the one to do it, you're pretty sure that you can draw power from Yggdrasil from the hand it gave you.
Alrighty.
Like a human, and your people did it as well, tapping a tree for its precious sap.
Okay.
This thing will allow you to make Yggdrasil expose itself. And Mergavain is pretty sure that, well, the tree changed you and can reawaken the seed. That's what it is, isn't it? A seed? It could also give you power by way of your hand. Mergavain does not gain a mythic level. He has a quest, and he knows where the roots of Yggdrasil are. He suspects he's going to have to travel very far up those roots to find a place strong enough to make his god listen.
Okie doke.
You can add a dormant seed of Yggdrasil to your character sheet.
I will certainly do that right now.
And you know those little checklists that you have at the bottom of your character sheets? You might
Yes.
want to add a checklist item there. And in a strange twist of fate, Widget perhaps was in the right place at the right time, carrying the idol of the dragon in elf shadow, who is a new god, and in their infinite wisdom left behind sparks of themselves to bestow upon their new and greatest servants on the